Hi, welcome. My name is Caroline, and today I'm going to walk you through the key features of a mobile app I designed called Wordchat. Wordchat is a language learning app designed to empower users to learn new vocabulary. At the time of the project, I was residing in Saudi Arabia, so the app focuses primarily on the young female Saudi learner. And its basic features are to empower the learner to learn, play, and speak. So as you can see, it's just a basic prototype. It was my first project in the course, so I just want to show you some of the key features that you can find in this app. All right, let's begin. All right, so I've skipped all the onboarding and I've gone straight to the main homepage. And here the entire app is divided into lessons where you can learn, games where you can play, and chat where you can learn to practice speaking. In our very basic sketched up toolbar, we have the home page. We have a favorites page where a learner can save words. They can check their progress here and they can upgrade to other premium packages. But for today's video, I want to focus mainly on one feature, which I believe sets the app aside to other apps, and that is the games feature. The Saudi female learner is a very tech-savvy learner. She's on top of current trends. She's very active on social media and wants to connect more with people outside. She's easily bored and she needs something to keep her engaged constantly. So that's why I thought that by introducing a games feature, that would keep her more interested and it could be more relevant to what she's looking for. So let's take a look at what that includes. All right, so here you can see the games page, and there are 4 main games here. They are What the Tweet, Pop the Synonym, Video Star, and In a Flash. And I'm going to briefly take you through each one of them. All right, so What the Tweet. As I mentioned before, my primary learner, is an avid social media follower. Twitter is the biggest social media app in Saudi at the moment, so my students are always on there, and I thought this is the best way for them to actually still use social media but learn from it. So they will receive a tweet from a celebrity or someone famous that they know maybe, and there will be a fill the gap exercise. So they will have to understand the context and then choose a word that best fits into the rest of the context. And then they can check their answer and so forth. So that's the first game. The second game, Pop the Synonym. In this game, the user has to tap on the bubble with the correct synonym before the bubble pops. So this is a fun little interactive game with a time feature. So for example, here's a word in English and they have maybe 35 seconds to complete the task. They have to choose a correct synonym that matches the main word before the bubble pops. And I think this, bringing in a kind of speed time feature, excites the students and it gets them more engaged and they learn better that way too. The third game, called Video Star. From my time teaching in Saudi Arabia, I learned that Saudi students are very visual learners and they love video content. So the idea of this game is to watch some kind of video and they have to check their learning comprehension by choosing the correct summary that best fits what they just watched. So they'll watch the video, they have the option to watch it again, and then to choose the best summary, A or B, that fits what they've just watched. And they can check the results. And then the last game is called In a Flash. It's also based on a time set, but in this game they have to translate the word and they're able to speak. So here they'll have the word probably in their native language, which in this case would be Arabic. And here they've given 5 seconds so they have to tap, hold the mic, and translate it into English. And in this way, they get to practice their pronunciation as well. All right, so those are the 4 main games, and I really believe that this will keep the user engaged, it'll be fun, and it promotes learning at the same time. So lessons are just standard lessons where they get to learn the grammar. I'm not going to go through that today. The last thing I just briefly want to show you is the chat feature. The biggest problem that Saudi learners have is that it's not easy for them to connect with people outside because of the cultural restrictions. So I brought in a chat feature where they can choose to practice their speaking either with a chat bot, so with an avatar and a built-in conversation from the app, or they can choose to, they can find a tutor in the world and choose to speak to them live. The option to chat with audio will be available because Saudi women cannot reveal their faces in video. So they have a choice here just to practice their speaking. Oftentimes with language learning apps, it's not enough to just practice passively. And the games are a good feature too, but I feel that the speaking option will just reinforce all the language and vocab they've learned and give them the confidence to continue learning. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the Wordchat app.